bench. Names carved in the wood. Whole block history, right here, understood. Quarter water sweating in the brown paper bag. Summer on the block, whole crew straight brag. Graffiti on the handball wall, color still bang. Story from the pavement every time that gets sang. Mom's voice yelling from the 5th floor frame. Dinner getting cold, but we still mid-game. Box on the steps, tape hiss, loud hum. Every break in the beat, another dream in my lungs. Corner store credit, little tab on the page. We pay with loose change, felt rich at that age. 2 turntables in the cousin small room. We learned how to loop our way out of the gloom.
Back when the benches were thrones, we ran the block like it's our own. Same 4 corners felt wide like the globe. Those days still live in my soul. Back when the benches were thrones, we turned our worries into gold. Same old building, whole world in that hall. One scratch record, we had it all.
City bus screeching, boom from the back. Kid with a backpack, rhyme book, snapback. Passing out daps, trading lines like cars. Every little punchline felt like stars. Chain link fence with the rust and the dents. We kick it there late, swap while intense. Talk about tours we ain't seen yet believe. Hunger in the stomach, bigger plans in the seams. Payphones ringing by the bodega light. Coins in the slot, long talks at night. Told my brother one day they'll quote these lines. He laughed, said cool, just be home by 9.
Back when the benches were thrown, we ran the block like it's our own. Same 4 corners felt wide like the globe. Those days still live in my soul. Yeah. Back when the benches were thrones, we turned our worries into gold. Same old building, whole world in that hall. One scratch record, we had it all. If I close my eyes, I can hear that crackle, smell that hot asphalt, feel that heart unshackled. Every scuff on my kicks, every scrawl on that wall, I carry it still, like a chain that's all gold, no, no.
Fresh fade, Chris T, tongue-tied in a sneaker knot. Marble steps in the lobby and frying on a greasy pot. Corner store cats posting scully low. They rid the block, I just not slide by. Headphones on, let the seasons talk. Bus pass in my pocket, but my mind in the taxi cab. Thinking past the plastic bags, rusted gates and traffic jams. Rhyme pad in my palm, every line like a ladder run. Climbing from the chatter where they flatter you and shatter lungs. I move smooth through the noise of the avenue. Same sky, but my view got a different hue. Laid back, but the plan feeling bulletproof. Golden in my soul, every step like a living proof. I move smooth through the noise of the avenue. Old heads say they hear what they used to do. Laid back, let the doubt slide out the room.
I don't chase what they prove, I just stand in the groove.
Payphone on the corner where we learn how to stretch a call. 2 quarters, 3 voices, big dreams in a narrow hall. Cousin tried to push weight, now his name on a faded tee. I just pushed through the page, let the pain turn to agency. Mom praying on the couch, eyes red from the double shift. I'm upstairs, low lamp, scribbling another myth. Not a fantasy, reality with better script. Turn the chips on the table to a tailored fit. I move smooth through the noise of the avenue. Same sky, but my view got a different hue. Laid back, but the plan feeling bulletproof. Golden in my soul, every step like a living proof. I move smooth through the noise of the avenue. Old heads say they hear what they used to do. Laid back, let the doubt slide out the room.
I don't chase what they prove, I
Corner store change in my palm. Whole crew posted by the hydrant. Summer on tilt, shirts on shoulders. Tape deck bumping through the static. Graph tags climbing up the mailbox. Crack payphone by the bus stop. Mom yelling out from the window. Dinner getting cold, but we won't stop. Back on the front stoop, letting the day loop. Same old song, but it still feel brand new. Quarter in the slot, let the beat run through. All I ever wanted was this old view. Back on the front stoop, letting the day loop. Same old song, but it still feel brand new. Hands in the air for the whole damn crew. All I ever wanted was this old view. Notebook folded in my back pocket. Blue lines flooded with a dream or two. Bus pass hanging from the lanyard. One-way ticket out the avenue. Uncle on the couch with the ball game low. News on mute in the background glow. He said time moves fast when you blink, so I write slow just to make it all sink. Back on the front stoop, letting the day loop. Same old song, but it still feels brand new. Quarter in a slot, let the beat run through. All I ever wanted was this old view.
Scuffed Timbs on the stairs, brownstone rail, chip paint, cool air. Mom yelling out the window, it's 8, but the block got a clock with a different pace. Milk crate full of cracked CDs, dub tapes, crooked label side B. Corner store cat frontin' like he knows stats, arguing about who the greatest in the borough was. Facts. Lil' homie with the sky blue fade, practicing a handshake took 3 days. Graffiti on the mailbox, spelling out dreams. City bus wheezing like it's part of the team.
Back on the brownstone steps, where we learned our names, where we found respect. Same old stories on a new cassette. Rewind it, don't forget. Back on the brownstone steps, sidewalk saints in the side bets. Heart still drums in my old address. Rewind it, don't forget.
Yeah, polo jacket with the zipper half broke. Chains jingling, pockets full of penny hopes. Park bench preacher with the cardboard sign saying, save your soul, but stay on your grind. Payphone ringing by the bodega gate. We let it ring, let the city narrate. Sirens in the distance, train in the sky. Whole hood humming like a lullaby. 2 slices on a greasy paper plate. Talking about escape, but we running late. Same school, same rules, metal detect the door. Still we pass notes, planning something more.
Back on the brownstone steps, where we learned our names, where we found respect. Same old stories on a new cassette. Rewind it, don't forget. Back on the brownstone steps, sidewalk saints in the side bets. Heart still drums in my old address. Rewind it, don't forget.
I still smell rain on the cracked cement. Still see my name where the chalk got bent. If I close my eyes, I'm on that step. Hand to my heart like a secret I kept.
Back on the brown. Back on the brown step.
on the gate, rust on the rail, keys in my socks, still chasing that grail. Crate dust on my thumbs, Saturday sun low, mom's yelling from the window. Whole block, one drum, kids hooping on the rim with a bent out shadow. Walkman chewing that tape, silver headphones, foam all torn at the seams. Neighborhood cape on my back, I was 10 trying to rap over backyard dreams. Milk crate for a chair, basement there thick, cousin rolling that dice game. One pin, one spiral, writing my name in the margins like a tag on the train. Take me back in the stairwell, echoes in the hall. Whole squad rapping off the brick, paint peeling on the wall. We ain't have much, but we had that sound. Old souls in the hallway, breaking this ground. Yeah. Four chords in the loop, somebody uncool with a speaker by the fire escape. Whole crew in a circle, pass bars like plates at a cookout, paper plates. Change jingling in my jeans, hit the corner for a soda and some corner store chips. Came back with a story, turned every little moment to a line on my lips. Street light flicker, that curfew threat. Sneakers on the wall like a flag by the projects. Heart full, pockets thin, but the beat made the ceiling feel like progress. Yeah. Take me back in the stairwell, echoes in the hall. Whole squad rapping off the brick, paint peeling on the wall. We ain't had much, but we had that sound. Old souls in the hallway, breaking this ground. Polaroids in the shoebox, corners all curled. Names I ain't said in a minute, still part of my world. If you know the smell of rain on the concrete, you can hear our younger selves still rapping on the heat, y'all. Take me back in the stairwell. Whole squad. Amor. Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Yeah. Scuffed Timbs on the curb, grams bagged on the herb. Whole block smell like word. Dice clack, sun in my shirt. Payphones ring, mom's calling, says be home by the first. But the crew talk corners and come upstream stuff. Deep in the jam sport, ready to burst. Yeah. Back on the stoops, we were talking like we knew it all. Back when $1 and the transfer felt super large. Walking on blast, let the hits wash the pain away. Back on the stoops, I still replay those days. Yeah. Shorty braids tight bamboo hoops. Yeah. Writes hearts in her notebook, skip school. Yeah. Corner store cat keeps a change, says pay me back when you rule. Graffiti on the shutters, whole story in the drips. Older heads share game between swigs and cigarette tips. Back on the stoops, we were talking like we knew it all. Back when $1 and the transfer felt super large. Walkman on blast, let the hits wash the pain away. Back on the stoops, I still replay those days. Nothing felt fake even when we lied. Swore we leave fast, never said goodbye. Now the train's just noise through a cracked window frame. But one scratchy loop drags me back to that lane. Back on the stoops, we were talking like we knew it all. Back when $1 and the transfer felt super large. Pop that tape in, clicked and crackle. Little hits in the headphones,
whole block in the back row. Yeah. Big jacket, Walkman on my waist, bent brim snapback, name stitched on the lace. Bus stop cipher, backpacks on the ground. When kid drummed on the bench, we all rhymed to the sound. Sunday at the swap meet, crates on the curb, dust in the sunlight, fingerprints on the words. Old soul voices chopped short, loop long. We nod till our neck hurt, chasing that one song.
Back to the tapes, rewind, let it play. Let the crackle talk first and the drums hit late. Back to the tape side, a whole day when the world felt small but the dreams ran great. But the dreams ran great.
Yeah. Kitchen table studio, cord through the door, mic taped to a broomstick, socks under the floor. Red light blinking, everybody don't breathe. Cousin on the hook, reading rhymes off his sleeve. City out the window, sirens in the night. We turned all that noise into something that felt right. Didn't know mixing, didn't know fame. Just pressed that record button, tried to carve our names.
Back to the tapes, rewind, let it play. Let the crackle talk first, then the drums hit late. Back to the tape side, a whole day when the world felt small but the dreams ran great. But the dreams ran great.
Yeah. Hit stop, flip side, ink all over my hands. Old tags on the bus line, same crew, same plans. If I lose the moment, I know where it stays. In a shoebox, bedroom label, golden days.
Back to the tapes. Back to the tapes. But the dreams ran great. But the dreams ran great.
Scuffed Timbs, loose laces on the pavement. Park bench thrown, I'm the mayor of the basement. Milk crate thrown by the boarded up store. Shorty selling mixtapes, 2 for $4. Graph tags drip on a chip brick slowly. Cousin got a pager, number for the homies. Bus stop shelter like a block side office. We talk losses, count coins in our pockets. Back when the corners felt enormous. Whole world packed in one small block. We were young, but the dreams ran gorgeous. Ramen on the stove, heads nod non-stop. Rewind that tape till it almost pops. Same 4 bars make the hurt all stop. Back when the corners felt enormous. Back when the time moved soft. Mama left rice on the stove, note on the table. Lock both doors if you're able. Static on the TV, code on the chair. I'm writing in my notebook, ink everywhere. Street light glow on the chain link fences. Teacher said college, we was thinking different. Dollar slice steam on a cold night breeze. Laughing at our problems, hands on our knees. Now the block got condos, names on the buzzer. Same old sky, but the air feel other. Still hears cracking jokes on that corner. Still hear the bass hum like a warning. If you ever feel lost, let the groove run back. Same park bench, same train track. Black and when, but young. Back when the corners felt enormous. Whole world packed in one small block. We were young, but the dreams ran gorgeous. Ramen on the stove, heads nod non-stop. Ramen on the stove. Press play. Soft hiss. Old label on. Half peel like this. Back when the backpack sagged from markers and math books. Lunchroom ciphers in a circle, judged by the halfway looks. Walkman in the jacket sleeve, Finger on the secret button. Whole world in that plastic shell. Rewinding the part I was loving. Posters on chip paint walls. Corners curled from the summers. Radio does with the DJ tags. Catching verses under the stutters. Cassette dust on my fingers. Every memory sticks to it. Let the tape roll, let it linger. I feel the past when the drums hit. Rewind, let the hits come through. Old ghosts dancing in the room. Cassette dust, yeah, I breathe that groove. Every beat brings back the you. Bus ride on fog glass, name carved in the vinyl seats. Street names like track lists, every stop it's on repeat. Mom yelling from the window, dinner getting kinda cold. But I'm stuck on the stoop, head nod to a hook that never gets old. Two speakers in a shoebox, duct tape holding on tight. We turned that tiny bedroom to a Saturday night. Cassette dust on my fingers. Every memory sticks to it. Let the tape roll, let it linger. I feel the past when the drums hit. Rewind, let the hits come through. Old ghosts dancing in the room. Cassette dust, yeah, I breathe that groove. Every beat brings back to you. Yeah. Corner store breakfast, egg sandwich in the paper, chain jingling in my Palmer's jeans. Walkman skipping on the fader, mailbox tagged up, same names from the 5th grade. Old heads dapping on the stoop, talking like the world never changed. Back on that block, where the time moves slow. Same crack court, same chain link glow. Same crew, same joke, same radio show. If you know, then you know, then you know. Mom's voice yelling out the window. Come eat while we run full speed. Milk crate hoop on the bench sign. Dreams bigger than the whole street. Bus pass tucked in my snapback. Mixtape folded in the case. Thought we'd all blow up together. Now it's just ghosts in the staircase. We ain't rich, but we rich in the stories. Handshakes, nicknames, shout of glory. Every little fight, every laugh, every plot. Still here when the needle drops. We ain't rich, but we rich in the stories. Handshakes, nicknames, shout of glory. Every little fight, every laugh, every plot. Still here when the needle drops.